Glad you're here at Dread Next Door. Lock your doors, because today's story is particularly disturbing. I've always been drawn to the unknown, the unexplained. As a child, I would spend hours poring over books on urban legends and myths, fascinated by the stories of strange creatures and unexplained events. So when I heard about the supposed curse of Ashwood, I knew I had to investigate. The stories spoke of a small town, nestled deep in the heart of the woods, where the residents would vanish without warning, leaving behind only the faintest whisper of their existence. I packed my bags, grabbed my camera, and set off towards Ashwood, ready to uncover the truth. The drive was long and arduous, the GPS leading me down winding roads that seemed to stretch on forever. The trees grew taller and the air thicker, heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I finally saw the sign, weathered and worn, bearing the name of the town. I stepped out of the car, the crunch of gravel beneath my feet echoing through the silence. The town was deserted, the houses standing like sentinels, their windows empty and unblinking. I wandered the streets, my footsteps the only sound, as I searched for any sign of life. The smell of smoke wafted through the air, and I followed it to a small, rundown diner. Inside, the air was thick with grease and the stench of stale coffee. A figure sat in the corner, hood up, face hidden. I approached, my heart pounding in my chest, and introduced myself. The figure slowly looked up, revealing a pair of piercing green eyes, sunken deep into a pale, gaunt face. "Welcome to Ashwood," it whispered, the voice low and gravelly. I tried to strike up a conversation, but the figure remained tight-lipped, its gaze drifting back to the cup of coffee in front of it. I noticed a small, leather-bound book on the table, adorned with strange symbols and markings. "What's that?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. The figure's eyes flickered towards the book, and for a moment, I thought I saw a glimmer of fear. "Just an old diary," it muttered, before pushing the book towards me. I opened it, and a musty smell wafted out, carrying with it the whispers of the past. The entries were cryptic, speaking of shadows and darkness, of a presence that lurked just out of sight. I felt a chill run down my spine as I read the final entry, the words "they're coming" scrawled in red ink. Suddenly, the lights in the diner flickered, and the figure vanished. I was left alone, the only sound the creaking of the old building and the distant howling of wind. I knew I had to get out of there, but as I turned to leave, I saw it. A figure, tall and imposing, standing just outside the door. The figure began to move towards me, its presence filling the room with an unspeakable horror. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was lying on the floor, my head throbbing with pain. The diner was empty, the figure and the diary gone. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales. Drop a comment below telling us your personal experience. Until next time, sleep tight.